It's 97.9 The Beat, DFW's hip hop station. We'll be the local in the morning. J. Cruz and Jazzy Black and Chaotic. What it do? It is 6:14, and we have a special guest in the building. All right, so he goes by the name of Antoine Joyce, right?
That's right. That's me.
That's you. And Antoine, you're hosting this huge talent show.
All Stars Talent Show Network's in the house.
At Lincoln High on May 5th.
That's right.
Okay, so now when I heard the ages, now when you hear talent show at Lincoln High, one would think, oh, it's just for the Lincoln High students.
Right.
But it's not.
No, it's not.
No,
it's for the community.
For the community.
Yeah.
Tell us the ages that people can enter in this talent show.
So the All Stars Talent Show Network involves young people ages 5 to 25 to perform, as you mentioned earlier, or produce hip-hop talent shows in their neighborhood. So, again, it's for everybody. It's for the whole Dallas, you know. I mean, if you want to come from Funky Town, you come over too, right? But we largely work in South Dallas, West Dallas, South Eau Claire, Pleasant Grove, Vickery Meadow. Wherever young people are at, we want them in a talent show. So it's for everybody.
Nice.
And no one you don't do no booing?
No booing. See, that we started this in 1981. We was founded in New York City, so I'm a Brooklyn cat. I grew up in Brooklyn, and when I was young, I was looking for a place to be a part of something positive where I could channel some of that negative energy that I was about to create with my kids on the block.
Right.
So my cousins were dancers. I went to a talent show when we was all supporting each other. So that's why I stayed around, because even when I sucked, I got applauded. But I learned how to, compete against other cats, get better at my craft, get back on stage dancing, eventually turn into a rapper. I ain't good at a rap. Don't ask me to rap. But I became a hype man, so I became the MC for the talent show for 8 years. We grew across the country, so in Chicago, San Francisco, Newark, New Jersey. 2013, I came here to build Dallas.
And so if you have a child, say, and not even a child, because you said this goes up to 25, right?
Up to 25.
Up to 25, that just likes to dance. They can get in there and just dance.
Yeah.
And will be applauded.
They'd be applauded. You know how back in the days, right? You be at your family and you're like, that boy, he doing his thing, and the whole family get around and support the kid, whatever. That's what it is. A big old family, kind of like church thing, right? You get there, you support the kids, they have fun, they get to meet other young people. So that's why we call it the All Stars Talent Show Network. It's about engaging young people, creating a network, and building partnerships with young people in the community, but also with caring adults around the city. So we have programs that foster partnerships with KPMG, Hunt Consolidated, EY, Bank of Texas, and also with the Dallas Police Department. We want to build bridges between our community and the police, showing them that they can have positive relationships as well, so forth.
Nice.
So that's what we do.
That's dope.
And now, if you say you're not going to be in the talent show aspect, what other avenues do you have for the children to join as well?
Oh, see, that's the fun part. It's like what y'all doing here, right? So it's all about after-school development. That's what we do. So you got people who can run the sound. You got people who run the lights. You got stage managers, house managers, every aspect. When you walk in the door, somebody's going to be a greeter. They're going to be at the box office. So every single part of the production, young people are running it, So we work with caring adults, and the young people it's their show. So how it flows is how they do it.
The kids come up with their own routines. Do they have help? Or they're choreographers? If one of my kids has a little bit of talent skills, is there people there to help them zone in on those skills? Or it's kind of like it's your show, you do it, you perform it, you're on your own?
So as we build the show, so that's a good question, Jay. So mostly they build it on their own, right? And then they come to a workshop on the 28th, and we're going to do some practicing with them, some little coaching, because some of them never been on stage before. Like, they don't know how to hold a mic. They don't know how to look at the crowd. They get a little nervous, so we're going to coach them on that on the 28th. And then May 5th, Vita's coming out. She's going to judge, so she's going to give them some pointers as well and so forth. Yep.
I mean, I'm not bragging, because people always call me egocentric and everything, but I have some theater acting skills. Obviously, we all know how to talk on the mic in front of crowds. If you need me beforehand to help them prepare for some of their performances, I'd be glad to show up for that part. And even for the event itself. But I think that part is important, too, to get them prepared as,
Very much. Like I said, I'm a New York cat, right? So you go around the streets of New York City.
Queens.
There you go, Brooklyn, right? Best stop. So
Pleasant Grove in this
Southside Jamaica, Queens, right here.
Oh, you Southside? Come on, man. I'm home now.
Frisco.
Pittsburgh.
There you go. But yeah, so it's all about putting people together again. It's all about after school development, building community, creating partnerships. So those are some of the direct connections that we want to build between young people, as in our poorest communities. I mean, the truth is, still in Dallas, we got 35% of young people growing up in poverty, right? So our programs are designed to bring them into the mainstream, help them grow, develop, spark their desire to go to school and try new things. So sometimes it starts with the stage, getting on stage and being applauded. You're like, oh, if I could do that, what else can I do?
Right.
And a lot of cats from New York used to come back to me. I went on tour. I got my skill. I went on tour with Grandmaster Flash. I was production manager for a while. I was walking the streets one day and somebody said, yo, you that kid for the talent show. You helped me build my life. I did this. They became writers. One dude is a writer for Will Smith back in the day, wrote on all his hit albums and so forth. Jay was actually a performer on our talent shows, a special guest. Mekhi Phifer was Mekhi P, a rapper back in the day. So people build talent and they go, great, I can do other things. I'll become a record executive. I'll be a radio personality, all that. So that's what we do with the talent shows.
Nice. This is cool. More than just a talent show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way more than just a talent show.
Starting point to groom the young men and children to whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
And kind of gives them that platform to say, you know what, I could be whatever I want to be, but here's the starting point.
Right. Yeah. And it's just, to us, it's like a all caption area. So we do community outreach, right? We go into the projects, housing developments, as some people want to say, right? We knock on doors. So we go straight to the community, right? I walk the streets of West Dallas, South Dallas every single weekend, knocking on doors. We go into the schools. And then we also invite them to be part of our other program called Development School for Youth. So that's learning how to perform as professionals. So they go to weekly workshops, going into these businesses downtown, and they wear a suit and a tie. They meet with CEOs and they say, okay, how do you sell oil and gas? How you do accounting? How do you manage your budget and so forth? And we put them in paid summer internships over the summer. So I got 50 kids who will be in corporate America this year. 6-week internships.
That's dope.
That's dope, bro.
Okay, so tell us, how can someone listening right now get their child or themselves involved in this talent show? Because the age does go from 5 to 25.
Right. You got to call us, come out. So again, 214-484-2112. That's our phone number. You can go to the website, www.allstars.org. The talent show is going to be at Lincoln High School, May 5th. Come out, 1:30, doors open. It's free to the public. Come on through.
Give them the number one more time, a little slower.
214-484-2112.
And the website again is
www.allstars.org.
allstars.org. Appreciate you coming through.
Super cool. Thank you. Appreciate y'all, fam.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you need help, any help.
Stop it, Cruz. Stop it. Stop it. No
Hey,
one
I
needs
need
your
that.
help. No one needs your help. No one needs your help. No one needs Cruz's help. You should put your kids in it, though. You should put your kids in it. All right.